agreement. You can't just invade a continent and take their country. You must hand it over to them. But if by war you expand there, you can take it. That was the mystery behind what America used on Libya. They wanted the oil in Libya, but there was no way they could get that oil in Libya without stirring up a controversy with Gaddafi. Gaddafi was not a bad leader. He was a good leader. Everyone from Libya can tell you Gaddafi was one of the best men. When you get married, he gives you $5,000 as wedding gift. When you give birth to a child, $10,000 as for your child. Everybody in Libya was enjoying, and it was almost becoming. Gaddafi grew to a point that he wanted a single currency for the whole Africa, but it has to be Libya currency. Gaddafi will go to a place in London. If you go to some place in London, his children are bought over streets. He was so wealthy, he took off his people. America didn't like that. So what they did to him, they stirred up a controversy. And he's not a man that is known to keep quiet. He responded to them. They spoke, he responded. So they looked for something against him, and they got one. They used his own people. Why they were killing, if you watch the video, why they were killing him, he told them, he said, they are not coming for me, they are coming for you. It's not me that's their problem. They want your oil. Don't join them to kill me. His own people killed him, brought him out, tore his clothes, carried his manhood, and began to pierce it. And they wasted him. While he was dying, he said to them, they are not coming for me, they are coming for you. Till death, they still have American soldiers in Libya because they love the oil of Libya. Libya has never remained the same. Libya was vandalized. Because why? According to the UN law, you can never enter a country except war. You can't just walk to take over a place except through war. I wish I was talking to somebody here. He invaded that country. That country has never remained the same. One of my sons who worked with me was in Libya. He said Libya was an outstanding place. It was Libya is a definition of what Africa should be. That's why it's close to Italy, close to Europe. It was the link, the prototype of an intended African nation. But a man was wasted, killed, executed. Am I talking to somebody here? And everything about their foreign reserve was looted. Why? Because there was nothing over their head. Try it with the Jews. You kill one Jew, you are in trouble. Why? There is a covenant. There's a covenant. I wish I was preaching here this morning. The spirit of takeover is when divinity enters transaction with humanity. When mortality enters negotiation with immortality. When the celestial kisses the terrestrial. I wish I was talking to somebody here. It's called the spirit of takeover. The more they are trying to see you crash, sir, in attempting to kill a seed, you are planting it. Throwing a seed on the ground with intention to kill it is planted. You are not dying. Stop saying you are going through trouble so you are dying. No, you are not dying. You are going through your planting season. Never say you are suffering. Say you are growing. No believer go through. Believers grow through. Am I talking to somebody right now? Tens of millions, hundreds of millions have been spent against me. They've done everything. The more they do, the more I'm rising. And they are confused. That's our second night in Nugeli, 17 people dropped their walking aid. That's not the blind, that's not the cripple, that's not the deaf and dumb. So they are confused. Because if God's hand is on you, you can't be finished. Hey, when the enemy tried to finish you, God furnish you. Yeah. Hey.